I remember when it was COVID and the only thing I did every single day was just play video games because I thought that would be my dream life. All the kids at my age as well, the only thing they wanted to do was basically like play video games all day and just not give a fuck, not go to school. And it was fucking funny, right? Because at some point it got super fucking boring just doing the same thing every single day for weeks and months. I wanted to go out, bro. Yeah, I am an introvert, but I am also kind of like mixed extrovert as well. Like I like to go out, I like to socialize sometimes. I just didn't have that. It was like I was lacking something. And even if I wanted to do something, even if I wanted to go out and just experience life, I couldn't because it was a lockdown, you know? We had all that stuff here. So the only thing I could do was wait. Now it's been like, I don't know, 2 to 3 years since that happened. Life is so much better, bro. Every single week, at least once, twice a week, I'm going out, I'm experiencing life, I'm having adventures, taking the bus to this city, to that city, doing some different stuff which most people would be envious of. Fucking like want this lifestyle that I have, but they can't. Because the only thing they're doing every single day are fucking being bored, staying at home all day, not giving a fuck. Isn't it much better to work on your passion, work on your business, but also experience life? As well, I'll show you how to have a more vibrant life that people would love to be part of. Please subscribe right now before I start the video because I want to keep making this content for you guys. Click the first link in the description to join our movement. I also have a free course in there helping you to level up your dressing skills, your attractiveness game starting from now. So join in right now while it's still free. So let's say you're at home all day, right? You're not doing anything. You don't give a fuck about, you know, going out, stuff like that. You're just trying to suppress your emotions and shit and just like staying at home all day and grinding or doing some other shit, right? Why do you think you're not getting a girlfriend? Why do you think people are not talking to you? Why do you think you're not living a life? It's because you're sitting at home all day. Even if you're working at something, even if you're not working, bro, it's the same fucking thing because you're literally staying at home all day. You're no different from the guy who is on his phone just fucking scrolling all day. Except, of course, like you're making more progress, you're making content, you're a creator, he's a consumer. You get the point, but you're still not experiencing life to its fullest. And you might be thinking that, oh shit, but like I have to work even more because the other guys are going out while I'm working, so I am ahead of the game. But it's like, bro, we're all gonna die at some point, right? Do you truly, like, let's say realistically, right? Do you truly believe that you need to make like, I don't know, $1 billion right now or hundreds of millions of dollars this year or next year? Like why do you need that much money for? Don't you think you can get to like 10K a month, 50K a month in the next few years in like just working fucking 16-hour days every single day for fucking months until you get to that point? Like, don't you think you need like, I don't know, a few years? Of course, I'm not telling you to slow down. You can get there. You don't have to get there this year. You can get there next year, but still experience life and improve and not lose out on those precious moments. Again, I'm not talking about you just going out every single week to clubs doing dumb shit like that, right? I'm talking about even going out on an adventure to a different city, hanging out with your girlfriend, with a few friends, even alone. Why would you not do that and like improve your experience? Like have more videos to, for example, to like take more videos of you doing some crazy shit, have more credibility, right? Just show people that you have a fun life. That's where it starts, bro. Trying to capture a nice moment of you doing something. Because if you don't have something to show, then you're gonna try to find out something to do, like, oh, I should just jump off of this cliff like into the water because it's gonna be a fun clip for people to watch. You can still run a whole business, right? Do all that stuff, especially if you're a YouTuber, right? And you want to show people that you're credible. The way to do it is by going out. The way to do it is by taking pictures, videos of whatever you're doing. Whenever you watch my videos and you see that I have B-rolls of me going to mountains, going to fucking, I don't know, ice skating, doing other stuff. It's me just enjoying life. It's me just doing whatever I was gonna do anyway, but now I'm just recording it. I am kind of like working for my business, right? I'm doing something productive while also not forcing it too much. I have now content to show to people. I can dress up and practice my dressing skills, improving my looks, taking more pictures for my Instagram, for example. I'm still being productive. I'm still doing whatever I want to do, like for my business, in a more fun way. Right? In a more chill, kind of like not as deep work, but it's still very important. So if you can find a way to do that as well, right? Being productive while also having fun and going out at least once a week, right? You don't have to go every single day. I don't even like going out every single day. I like having a few days in the week where I'm just home all day or I'm at cafes and just like working. So right now I have an action step for you to take so that you can start improving on this, because I really want you to start going out. Because if you don't like take this action step right now, especially if you have this problem of not going out, not enjoying life, then you're a fucking pussy, and you should fucking like have the bad results, be lonely, and not have a nice vibrant social life. But if you want to take action and you want to improve, that's when you're gonna grow. That's when you're gonna get whatever you wanted. Because being uncomfortable and you're having that pain of discipline and improving, that's when you're gonna grow. So the first thing would be, if you're working on a laptop, try to take that laptop, right, and go to different cafes, work in different places, maybe at your girl's house, maybe like rent an Airbnb, like just trying to find different places to work. Just because you can, first of all, shoot content, which I did before, right? Drinking your coffee, like changing your environment so that it's not boring, and also just making it way more fun and enjoyable, because you want to work even harder when your environment is nice and your workspace is just aesthetically pleasing. So that's one big thing that I really like to do, especially like once at least twice a week, just so that I'm getting out of the house, because I don't like staying at home all day. It just makes me sad and lonely, and just I feel like shit. That's why it is much better to at least try go out, right? And just find a different place to work at least. You don't have to go out and, I don't know, party and doing shit like that, right? You can still keep working, but find a nice quiet place like a library or something similar, right? Which you can still focus, but you don't have to be at home. By the way, excuse my fucking eyebrows for squinting that much. It's kind of like sunny in my face. And the other thing I would suggest for you to do is to go out at least once a week or twice a week, preferably in the weekends, because it's much easier for everybody, right? I would suggest for you to take a whole bus, right? Don't even drive your car there, right? Because you want to have that, you want to add that little spice. You want something nice, something cool to happen, something which is kind of unexpected, to have like a story to tell. And it's much easier to do that because you can't control your, like a bus. You can't control like going on a bike to a different city because something might happen, it might rain, might this, might that, right? And that's where the stories come in, right? You're gonna have so much more potential to have stories to tell to people, to your kids, bro. It's fucking amazing to know that you have your kids on your lap and you're able to tell them nice, fun stories about your life, and them listening with their smile on their face. Don't you fucking want that, bro? Being interested as fuck, being fucking compared to Batman, to fucking Spider-Man, whatever, right? Just because you have such an interesting life, like James Bond, for example, right? Wouldn't it be fucking fun to know that? And that all starts by going out and doing something fun. You don't have to go fucking concerts or like travel or do like bungee jumping or some shit like that. Go out, bro. Like go out on your bike to a different city, run a marathon, do something fun, or just like maybe an expedition even. Go to a competition, do something which is memorable, which most people wouldn't want to do because it's like, oh, it's too hard or it's too boring or some shit like that. You want to be different. You don't want to be the same as everybody else because they're gonna treat you as everybody else. Your kids, your family, bro. You're just gonna be an average man. Do you actually want that life? You can also easily like Google like the city of your country and just try to find different activities to do there. You don't have to go with someone if you don't have anyone to talk to, or let's say you're just starting out to get more friends in, right? You know, right? Because you're on self-improvement, maybe you don't have any friends that are high quality and you just wanna find new people. The best thing you can do is have an alphabet date, which I'm gonna link down below, and you can easily use that to have like an alphabet, right? So let's say this is how it works, right? So you start with A and you go to Z. So every single letter is a new date idea. So let's say, for example, you want to, for A, let's say an example, right? Arcade. So you can go to an arcade and you can have fun by yourself or bring a friend, a girlfriend, doesn't matter, right? Just go out there and have fun. B is for bowling, C is for cooking, you know, and that just keeps going on, right? Just finding ideas and doing some crazy shit, right? Because you want people to be in your life and wanting to be in your life and wanting to have fun as well, because nobody would want to be in your life and be with you if you just have a boring ass life, right? Just like make sense. Would you be with yourself if you were a woman, for example, and you knew that your life, like the life of your boyfriend, would be to sit at home all day and either improve or do nothing? Would you want to be in his life? Fuck no. Yeah, you may be an introvert sometimes, yeah, it's cool, yeah, whatever, right? Just staying at home all day would be boring at some point. 1 month, 2 months, 5 months pass. We haven't gone out even once. Why? Because you're sitting at home all day, either jerking off or working, doesn't matter, right? The point is that you're not having fun, which is very important in our life, bro. Stop wasting time.